you will never be 100% comfortable. This, what I'm doing, sitting in a room by myself, talking to a camera, is not normal. Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Castellin if you're new, and if you're not, welcome back. And today I'm sitting down because we're about to do a bit of a chit chat. Specifically, I just want to talk about how I grow my confidence to be able to speak to the camera, to be able to put together videos and post them online for whoever is going to come across them on the internet. This video is going to be full of cliches, but as a small content creator, I feel like still it's important to share, because there are so many people that I know who I feel are missing out on the opportunity to share whatever they have to share, just because of lack of confidence or fear or the imposter syndrome and all that. And maybe it's something that you need to hear as well. So let's get into it. The first thing I just want to get out of the way is that you will never be 100% comfortable. This, what I'm doing, sitting in a room by myself, talking to a camera, is not normal. And it's just not a natural action for anybody. So you will never be 100% comfortable. However, if you have something to say, if you have a message to put across, if you have something nice that you want to show on video, you kind of just have to find a way to work around it. Let's be honest, before you start your channel, you're not worried about the general public. Most of the time you find yourself worried about your family, your friends, people in your circles who are going to watch what they're doing and how they will perceive you based on how you create your content. I remember when I was starting, I was very comfortable filming everything else, but if I wanted to say something to the camera, I would leave the room, or I would go outside, or I would do it somewhere where no one else is seeing me doing it. I was just feeling uncomfortable talking to the camera around people who know me, my family and friends. I felt they would judge me, or they would laugh at me, or something like that. And the first thing that you have to do is be comfortable around those people who will be around you when you're making this video. I don't know how your friends and family are, but mine, yes, they make fun of me.
Hi.
But at the end of the day, these are your biggest supporters. These are the people who will watch your videos and share it to their friends. And funny enough, it was just a baseless fear, because yes, they will make fun of me here and there, but also they have such interesting inputs. Like they will be like, you should say this, or you should cover this, or you should do this. So the more I became more comfortable talking around them, I felt like putting the camera up was no longer a big deal. Feeling afraid, especially around family and friends, is something that I don't know where I put that in my head. Like, I don't want them to see me, and yet these are the biggest supporters. So once you get comfortable filming around your family and friends, trust me, it will start becoming a breeze. One thing that really brings out the confidence in you is being your authentic self. You can only pretend for so long. You can't keep up appearances for so long, and especially if you're creating content for the long run, you have to be as authentic as possible. Just be yourself. The moment you try to step out of who you are, that's when it will become harder and harder to create the videos. So authenticity is extremely important, and at the end of the day, people will either like it, and if they don't like it, they will find someone else to watch. There's a space for everyone. I'm just the way I am, so that is what I'm working with. So I don't have to overthink before I hit record, like which voice am I putting on today, which character am I putting on today. I'm just myself, and that makes it so much easier to film. And also, once the audiences start knowing like this is how you are, this is who you are, that's what they relate to you based on. In as much as I'm saying be yourself, it's also very important to be self-aware, and there is two sides of it: what information you're willing to share and what you want to keep to yourself. And I will just say, if there's anything that you feel you'd be offended if someone commented on, or if someone said something negative about, keep it off the internet. If there's anything that you feel like you will need to defend, keep it off the internet. Another thing that you can do is put yourself together. For me personally, I wanted to be authentic in the kind of videos I make. That is the kind of content I enjoy watching on YouTube, like when I watch vlogs and stuff like that. I want to see someone in their best and not necessarily in their worst, but I want to see people being normal. I want to see how do you look on a random Tuesday. I feel more engaged with the content when I see the different versions of the person depending on different situations, and you just feel like normal and it becomes more relatable. However, when you're starting making videos on YouTube, it's okay, just put yourself together, put on that makeup if that's what makes you feel the most confident, and once you get more used to the camera, you'll be like okay with shooting videos when you're just straight out of bed, or when you're, you know, deep in the pits of cleaning your house and all that. So at first you may need that extra boost of confidence by just putting yourself together, putting a nice outfit on, putting some makeup on, if you're a lady, if you're a guy, whatever it is that works for you, but the way that you feel best. So in the beginning, if you haven't found your confidence yet, at least putting yourself together will make you feel like, okay, when I am putting this video out, people are seeing the best version of me. And once you get more comfortable with the camera, and depending on the content that you want to put across, or depending on the kind of message that you want to put across on the videos, you can let down your hair a little bit more, and it helps when you look in the viewfinder of the camera and your makeup is all nicely done and you feel confident. Another thing that helped me overcome my shyness when it comes to the camera is, this might eat up on your storage space, on your memory or whatever, but repeat something over and over until you get to that level where you feel like, yes, this is what I want to put out there. I remember when I was starting, I would do my intro like 10 times. Like I would be like, hi, my name is Castel. I'm like, no, that doesn't sound good. Or why does my voice sound so high pitched over there? No, let me do it again. So I create such long videos, but once I compress it down to something that is presentable, I have removed all those parts where I felt like I was not putting my best foot forward. If I decided to put bloopers. Hi. How I was, so that has helped. Hi, welcome back to another video. I have so many of those, and it's okay. The advantage of creating a video is you decide which part to cut out and which part to keep in. So just talk to the camera, keep talking, just explain whatever you're explaining. If you feel like you didn't explain it properly, or if you know your tongue slipped or anything like that, just do it again and cut out those parts and put the best of you out there. So power of editing will just give you that peace of mind in knowing that you can review that footage back and just remove whatever parts that you don't want to be out there. So I will shoot like an hour video just to make a 10-minute video, just repeating the same things over and over again until I get comfortable with what I'm saying and until I feel like I am putting my message across properly. I will shoot for as long as I want. I will chop it up and get the best bits. At the end of the day, I feel like I have gotten rid of all the cringe moments, and the video that I come up with is something that I actually like. I will tell you to do what you like. When I was researching on how to put content on YouTube, or how to start a channel and all that, there's a lot of videos with a lot of tips and tricks and how to start a channel and grow it super fast and all this, and you'll find like they will advise you to pick a specific niche, and you know, people want informational videos, people want instructions, people want how-tos, but people also watch people just living life. I am people, I am nosy. The content I watch is very varied. Like, unless it's a specific time when I need a very specific instructional, like how to, that's when I'll go and search for specifically how to. But yet in the process of watching people just doing their thing, you get to learn so many things. Like someone will be unboxing their shopping or something, and then they will mention something that they bought that does a specific function that maybe you had never even thought about getting, and you get that idea from there. So don't be too concerned about going out of your way to do something. that you don't like or that you don't typically do just to be able to create a video. If you box yourself in by going out of your way to try and make a video a certain way or discuss a topic that you're not well versed in, you will lose a lot of confidence in that. So a lot of confidence comes in knowing that whatever you're recording is something that is part of you, that this is what you know, this is what you love to do. Do what you like. Simple as that. Imposter syndrome. Hey, imposter syndrome, my worst enemy. This is something that I struggle with all the time to date. I'm even struggling to find the words of how to explain how to tackle this because it is a big challenge. If you look at the people you subscribe to or the people you watch, you'll find that there are so many people who do similar things. Maybe they live in similar places, and you'll find sometimes they show you the same things. Like all of them went to the same Carrefour. All of them went to the same restaurant. You know, how many people film videos going to Starbucks and ordering drinks? How many people film videos going to a specific restaurant? So many different people, but everybody has something unique that they bring to the table whenever they do the same things. How many times have you watched people cleaning? How many times have you watched people vlogging? There is so many people who do similar things, but there is something particular about their character that makes it unique to watch, that makes you want to watch this person go to Carrefour, and then later on you'll find someone else going to Carrefour shopping, but you're still interested in knowing what they have to say about their experience. You are uniquely you. All of us are the same but different. We are all unique in our own ways, so you will bring a different angle to the situation than another person, and people will still be interested to know what you have to say. So that is the best way I can explain how I'm handling the imposter syndrome, but it is intimidating. Another thing that I was very afraid of was a fear of hate or negative comments. An irrational fear of hate and negative comments, and that is me thinking very highly of myself. Me thinking very, very highly of myself. And I'm not famous enough for that. By the time you gain all the confidence and becomes very easy to make your videos and your audience grows, maybe then you might find some hateful comments. But right now, we're trying to work on you building your confidence. We're trying to work on you putting yourself out there. And I promise you, as a small content creator, it's very difficult to get hate comments. So for now, stay in your lane. Don't go ahead of yourself. There is no negative comments when you're starting your channel, because your friends and family are the ones who are watching. What negative things have they to say to you? And why would they be mean to you? As of now, how I feel about it is I've gotten so used to creating the videos and posting them publicly, so I wouldn't be surprised, but it wouldn't be something that will take me down. I would find it like a milestone, you know. I would find it like a milestone and be like, wow, my first hate comment, yay. But if you're just being yourself and just putting yourself across authentically and as genuinely as possible, no one would really go out of their way to upset you. So don't be too worried about negative comments at this time. They're not there. Stay inspired, stay ambitious. Making videos and doing it consistently is not easy. Sometimes there is simply just no ideas. My mind is completely blank and I'm just like, do I really want to do it? But isn't that everything in life? It's not every day that you feel like going to work. It's not every day that you feel like cooking or cleaning or doing the laundry. It's not every day. So yes, there will be those difficult moments, but stay inspired and focus on your growth and think about what you want to achieve with your channel or with your content, and work towards that goal consistently. Creating content is mostly self-employment when you're starting out, because you're doing it for yourself. Like, there's no one who'll come and harass you that you didn't post a video. However, your growth will be crippled by that. The people who start watching you and you disappear, they will find someone else to watch. So you have to consistently try as much as possible to stay inspired. And the more you keep on doing it, the more you keep on posting, the more you become more relaxed, the more you become more confident and able to, come up with more ideas to create more videos. Consistency does two things for you. It makes your audience know that you're there, so they'll be catching up with you more often. If you don't post consistency, you lose a lot of people along the way, and maybe someone would watch your video once and you're not consistent with that, and by the time you come back, they have completely lost you from their feed or from their timeline, and they'll never see you again, even though they were interested in you in the first place. And the second thing that consistency does for you, it makes it easier. It makes it easier to pick up the camera. It makes it easier to the point where it becomes just a normal function, just a normal job, to the point where it becomes something that you feel like is normal for you. I may be shouting at you, but I'm really shouting at myself, to be honest, because one thing about it is time keeps moving. The world is constantly on rotation. Days come, nights come, the world keeps moving. So if you keep on waiting, if you keep on feeling like, oh, I'm so afraid, like time is moving. Like imagine if you had started your channel like 3 years ago. Imagine if you had started already. No one will wait for you. People will watch what people are willing to put out there. If there's anything about it, you're simply just wasting your own time, no one else's time. So might as well start posting. And fear is an inhibitor of so many nice things that you could experience. Fear is an inhibitor of so many things that you could achieve, but you don't get it because you're too afraid. And those are opportunities missed. Those are opportunities that you're simply just missing out on because you're afraid. And the last thing, if all else fails, the Lulu is the Solulu. Sometimes you just have to be delusional. You just have to tell yourself that you're it, you're that girl. You have to just talk to yourself and delulu yourself into believing that you can actually do it. If all else fails, be delulu and just do your thing and watch where it goes from there. The number of videos being uploaded every single day, every single minute on YouTube is colossal, and there is that worry, like who's gonna be interested in watching, who's gonna be. There's so much, and you feel like a drop in the ocean. But let me just tell you, the number of times that I've opened YouTube and scrolled my recommendations and I'm like, literally there's nothing to watch, I keep on telling myself, oh, there's nothing to watch. What's missing is you. There's nothing to watch, because you haven't uploaded your video yet. But you're the one missing, and someone is waiting to watch you. So don't be worried about this. So many people, you're still missing from that picture. So a lot of preaching has been done to you and also to me. And I just hope that if you've been thinking about it, this is the time to do it. Like literally, this is the time to do it. Like there's no other time for it, because what else are you waiting for? What new thing are you waiting for? If it's resources, you have it. You have your phone. If it's content, it's whatever you're doing. We want to see whatever you do. We are nosy. We want to know what you do. So this is literally the best time. The more time you wait, the more time you waste, and no one else's time you waste but yourself. So let me just stop there, because I can continue talking about it. Like I said, because I'm talking to myself, I can continue talking about it for hours and hours. I hope you start creating your videos so you can post them, so we can watch, so we can stop saying we don't have anything to watch or there's nothing interesting to watch. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.